Prologue. He saw no one watching him as he crept down the quiet suburban street at night. It was 1 a.m, and it was the kind of neighborhood where people went to bed at respectable times. A rowdy weeknight consisting of one too many glasses of wine while watching The Bachelor. It was the kind of place he despised. They paid property association dues. They scooped up their dog shit into little plastic bags as to not offend their neighbors. And their kids surely played sports, not just in high school leagues, but in private county leagues. The world was their oyster. They felt safe. Sure, they locked their doors and set their alarms, but ultimately, they felt safe. That was about to change. He walked up a particular lawn. Surely she would be home now. Her husband was away on business in Dallas. He knew which window was her bedroom window. And he also knew that the security alarm at the back of the house was faulty when it rained. He shifted and felt the reassurance of the knife tucked away in the small of his back, between the elastic of his boxer shorts and his jeans. He snuck to the side of the house, opening the bottle of water he carried, and when he came to the back of the house, he stopped. There was the glowing green light of the small security box. He knew that if he tried to damage it, the alarm would go off. He knew if he tried to open a door or pry it open, the alarm would go off. But he also knew it messed up in the rain. It was something about the moisture, even though this type of system was supposed to be 100% waterproof. With this in mind, he raised his bottle of water and doused it. He watched as the little green light flickered, grew weak. With a smile, he walked into the small strip of backyard. He made his way up the stairs of the screened-in back porch. Using the knife to pry the screen door open was easy. It made very little noise in the quiet of the night. He crossed to the wicker chair in the corner, lifted the cushion, and found the key underneath. He picked it up in his gloved hand, went to the back door, slid the key in, turned the lock, and stepped inside. A small lamp was on in the thin hallway that ran out of the kitchen. He followed this hall to a stairway, and he began to climb. Anxiety swirled in his guts. He was getting excited, not in a sexual way, but in the way he used to get excited when he rode a roller coaster, the anticipation thrilling him as he ascended, clacking up the biggest hill on the tracks. He gripped the knife, still in his hand from having pried open the screen door. At the top of the stairs, he took a moment to appreciate the thrill of it. He breathed in the cleanliness of the upper-class suburban home, and it made him a little sick. It was too familiar, too detached. He hated it. Gripping the knife, he walked to the bedroom at the end of the hall. There she was, lying in the bed. She was sleeping on her side, her knees slightly bent. She was wearing a t-shirt and a pair of running shorts, nothing too impressive being that her husband was gone. He walked to the bed and watched her sleep for a while. He wondered about the nature of life, how fragile it was. He then raised the knife and brought it down almost casually, as if he were simply painting or swatting a fly. She screamed, but only for a moment, before he brought the knife down again and again.